Hey guys, this is Viper, and with Dead Space 2 coming out soon, I figured what better time than to show off my NECA Isaac Clarke figure. There were a couple different versions of him that were released so far. You have this basic version with the plasma cutter, and I think there's a more bloodied version with the Ripper, if I'm not mistaken. And I think there's a couple new ones coming out. But this is the original one, and I really like him. The game was interesting, to say the least. Back here they give you, this is the backing insert that came with him. You got, of course, the baddies behind him trying to get after him. You look on the back here, it's a picture of Isaac from the first game. They got a little bio down here. I don't know if that's really visible, but it says, update from recipient, have arrived on board USG Ishimura. No survivors present, power running low. Cut off from security detail at onset of mission. Ishimura crew has been overrun by alien hostiles. Attempting to restore ship systems. Unsure if communications are working. If message received, send military support. And underneath that it says, assignment, investigate lost signal and repair all necessary equipment in order to restore communications. Interesting repeat. But that's about it, and then just a picture of the rig down here. The rig symbol, I should say. That takes care of his packaging pretty much. I just put this over here. And now, on to the actual figure. Detail-wise, I have to say this suit is pretty well done. There's a lot of like nitty-gritty little blood here. The suit is very, very well weathered, which is obvious going through the nightmarish predicament that he went through. You can't imagine he's going to come out, looking like a rose. But in terms of accessories, he pretty much only comes with the plasma caster. And one of the coolest features, without a doubt, is if you press this button, let's kill this light here. If you press this button on his back, his helmet lights up, and his health bar on the back lights up. This right here. And I think that was a really cool feature, really cool addition that really adds to the figure. Before we continue with Isaac, I figure to show up a nice close-up of the plasma cutter, not plasma caster. He is not a predator. Although that would be interesting. Dead Space Necromorphs versus Predator. That would be actually a pretty interesting concept. The detailing on the gun is pretty good. I mean, it's not as detailed as Isaac himself, but it looks really nice. And I mean, it's obviously easily identifiable as the plasma cutter from the game. It would have been cool if this section up here could flip and rotate like it does in the game, but overall it's a really nice accessory and definitely can't have Isaac Clarke without it. In terms of articulation, we've got the head's on a ball joint and swivels around. The arms can go up and down. The elbow can bend right here. The wrists rotate. There is a waist movement. The legs can swing forward about that far, and then they swing outward like that. Bend at the knee, and then I guess bend at the or not bend. Oh no, that's stuck. Then there's a ankle joint, and that about covers it for articulation. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a close-up look. I really, really like the detail on this suit. I mean, it looks weathered, it looks battered. There's so many different colors. The suit is overall brown, obviously, but there are so many different little color variants, like shading almost done in here. They have his stasis bar over here too, painted in. And they just really did a super job with this figure. And I really makes a great addition to my video game heroes collection. Although I must say, with the quality of this figure, sadly, Duke Nukem is he doesn't hold a candle to this guy in terms of just detail and overall figure quality. I guess that's pretty much about it for Isaac. Like I said, he didn't really come with much else. He's definitely a really nice display piece, and if you're a fan of Dead Space, which I was, You'll definitely want to pick him up. If you're really into it, you probably are going to want to pick up the other variants. I myself probably am just going to stick with this one, unless they come up with something that's really, really cool. I'd love it if they came up with the Obsidian suit, which was a black downloadable suit you could get on PS3, which I really liked. They make a figure of that, it's getting snatched up in a minute. But that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the review. I'll see you around.